Hey Cancer, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your second week of March general love reading. Now keep in mind this is general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a person reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you guys are doing well. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I got was Love is Blind by Eve. Eve happens to be a Scorpio, so you can be dealing with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visual. Or there could be a significant situation that affects your love life that took place in Scorpio season. That time has not come about this year, so this could have been in 2024, okay? Scorpio season is October, November time frame. That time frame does not have to resonate with everyone. I'm just putting it out there because I am getting that energy. If you've never heard the song Love is Blind, go listen to it, okay? For some of you all, just like the title, Love is Blind, it's like you didn't see something about this love interest, and I feel like you're being warned to pay attention to the signs and get out before it gets too deep. Because in that song, she literally is talking about, like, domestic violence and how this person is manipulating someone. And I'm going to tell you, even though if you're watching for a love reading for yourself, you may be a friend that is trying to tell your friend or loved one to get out of a situation. Because the part, even as I'm talking, I keep hearing this part in the song, and Eve says, I don't even know you, but I hate you. In other words, like, your friend or loved one may have started a new relationship, and it's like you already, the stories you're hearing about this person, the way that your loved one has changed, you realize this all happened, this all came about when they started messing with this person, and it's not healthy. Someone is definitely in a situation that's not healthy. If this is not you viewing a friend or a loved one in this situation, it could be a friend or a loved one feels like this about your life. A lot of the time when we're in situations, we don't see what's going on. We don't notice the signs, but people outside, they're non-biased. They see it for what it truly is. And somebody sees a situation as like being really detrimental to someone's well-being is what I'm getting here. I'm really getting that. I'm sorry that this is such a heavy message, but I am getting that. Here's the thing also, I feel like for a lot of these messages is coming up this strong like this because we are in Venus retrograde. And that could be heavy. But also when it comes to matters of the heart and things like that, there's no butterflies and rainbows in the vision. It's like seeing things clearly for what it is. Retrograde, people always think that it's like a negative energy. No, retrogrades come in to clear shit out. So for a lot of the time, it's like the things that you weren't seeing now, it's like retrograde makes you take a step back, because retrograde is like things going backwards, rewind, things like that. But it's also very reflective. It's very reflective. So it's making people realize, like, what you thought you seen about this person is not true. There's an illusion associated with someone here, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to go through the deck, and this one wants to fall out, so I'm going to put that one here because it didn't even want to go on the deck. We'll look at it. We're going to go through the deck until we get your major arcana, which happens to be the Chariot. We'll get the card that comes before, the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. Let's look at this card first. Nine of Pentacles, single woman, single man. Some of you guys need to just cut this situation off in order for you to have stability and comfort in your life, okay? 2025 is a 9-year. You got the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like for a lot of you all, they're telling you, focus on yourself. Whatever this relationship is, this ain't for you. Also, if you look at the way she's looking in this card, somebody may be accusing you of being jealous because they're in a relationship and you're not. Or you could be accusing somebody, but see, just look at her face. It's kind of like, you just jealous because you ain't got no man, or you just jealous of whatever I got going on. I don't feel like that's the case. I don't feel like there's no jealousy at all. I feel like somebody just wants the best for you, or you want the best for somebody, but they're taking it as something completely different. I don't know if that was a true story. I think when that song came out, there was rumors that song, Eve really did have a friend that, she kept trying to warn, like, okay, girl, this ain't right. This ain't healthy. This not for you. I'm not sure if it's a real story or not. If you know, leave it in the comment section below. But it's something about this is happening to somebody, either you or someone you love. Okay. Bottom of the deck, someone is like just trying to do what's best for you, because the Hierophant is a wise person. This person is a mediator. This is someone who is unbiasedly trying to give you guidance and leadership. Okay. You have Taurus here with the Hierophant, so a Taurus could be involved. I also feel like someone is wiser now, because again, this is someone who's depicted and seen as a wise individual. Someone's wiser now. Someone is being enlightened. You see the glow, enlightenment. Someone's being enlightened to the fact that things are not what it seems with this person. This person may be talking to you or your friend about marriage, and then they're like, as soon as it gets to that point, spirit is like, oh no. I got to wake you up and let you know that don't take that vow. Don't take that step. Don't do that. So let's see. We want your major arcana again. That is the Chariot. And I almost said Justice, so some of you guys will be doing Libra. Wow, I said Justice. Justice is a Libra. Then you got the Queen of Swords. That could be Libra. Some of you guys will be doing Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. So you're going to find out some truths. Now, we just have to verify, and his divine counterpart is the High Priestess. This is Piscean energy. I feel like in this time frame that we're in right now, Pisces season, somebody's going to get it. You're going to get it. They're going to get it. Somebody's going to realize, like, okay, things are not what it seems, okay? Someone's first, middle, last initial is J, B, P, R, M, W, or H. Someone is going to a pastor or a preacher or a priest or something like that. Someone is digging into religion to help them heal with a situation. And somebody's last name is priest. Like somebody's last name is literally priest is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm also hearing preach. Like someone feels like you're always trying to preach to them, or you feel like somebody's always trying to preach to you. I'm getting that as well. Somebody's last name is priest. I've never met someone whose last name is priest, but I did hear that. So right here, right in front of you, you have the Two of Cups. Love is blind. They're looking at each other. So all they see is each other. So they don't see nothing else on the side. They don't see nothing else but each other. That's exactly what I was saying here. I did say Eve is a water sign, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a fellow water sign because they're both cups, right? Or it's just like the feelings are so deep that they don't see anything else around them because they're too focused on that one specific situation. So you got the Two of Cups. There's your energy, the Chariot. And then behind it, you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is getting everything that you want and some, being happy, enjoying life. But I always say with this rat up here, rat bastard. What do I say about this? Y'all know what I say now. If that rat fall down into one of them cups, the fucking party is over. Okay? So it looks like the party's getting ready to be over. Some truths are coming out. I also get that somebody's ex is going to come back and talk and like share about how someone was abusive to them or something like that. Like, oh, you think you got it good? This person's abusive. This person's crazy. This person's batshit is what I'm getting here. Also, I feel like some of you all are going to have to stand up. Like, for the longest you may have been by your tongue, not telling your friend about what you noticed about this person and things like that. I feel like now you're going to stand up and say something because you're like, I love this person, so I don't want to see this person go down a dark path because it feels like it can get dark with this person. Page of Wands, you may be telling this person like, oh, this person's a playboy or a playgirl. Okay, pages are messengers. Wands is action. If you see he's looking up at the tip of the wand, it could be like, you're so in love with this person, but this person only wants one thing. It's so easy to see, but you're not seeing it because you're too wrapped up in the moment. Let's get a clarifier for the Two of Cups, as well as the Nine of Cups. You know, I have a Cancerian in my life that I love very much, and this person was very much wrapped up into a situation that I knew. I had already foreseen that it wasn't going to turn out a certain way. And I kept my comments to myself. I'm a Queen of Swords. I'm a Gemini. I kept my comments to myself about it because I knew that person just was not going to listen. You have the Chariot, your energy in reverse, and she's a Cancer, right? In reverse. I knew this person wasn't going to listen, even though I was trying to lead them in the right direction. I knew they weren't going to listen because they had this fairy tale image of what love and relationships were. So some of you all may feel that same way. And I'm sharing that because this situation with this person ended just like I anticipated. It literally just did. But I didn't want to be that person that's like, I told you so. And then also because I'm intuitive and people always come to me for intuitive things, I feel like she was trying to fight that also. Like she didn't want to hear what I foreseen because she knew it would be real. And she didn't want to hear that. So I didn't push the issue, but now it's playing out just like I said it would. Just like I seen and said it would. Okay. Let's get a clarifier for the Two of Cups. You also feel like this person knows that it's some bullshit with this situation, but they don't want to hear it because it makes it real. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people who want to avoid certain things because then it's real. Because it's like, not only do you see it, but other people see it too. But someone is just wanting to, they just want to stay in that daze. They don't want to admit the fact of it. Someone is fearful of being alone. Let's get a clarifier for the, dang. Again, you got 2 cards. I'm taking them both. So you have the Hierophant yet again. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, here's the thing. I was saying earlier, someone feels like someone is always preaching to them. Because he's like a pastor, a pope, a rabbi, whatever. And they tend to preach to their congregation and things like that. Someone feels like you're always preaching to me. You're always trying to tell me what it is and what you think. But we're in love. We love each other. This person loves me. I love them. Definitely could be involving a Taurus because it's the second time we've gotten Hierophant, okay? Also, you may see something play out with this person in Taurus season, April, May time frame. I'm getting strong May, okay? Because you got Roman numeral V, which is 5. So May, in Taurus season in May, it may come to an end. Or this person may be telling you that they're getting married and they're sending you an invite to for the festivities, but I feel like for a lot of y'all, you may be declining it, or you may realize like this person is not going to hear me out. I'm trying to tell this person like something ain't right. The 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, is in reverse. This person is like, they know something is up, but they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with it. You got 2 9s here. This is going to happen this year. 2025 is a 9 year. You got the 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. So that's what I'm saying. Like this person just wants this happiness. They just want this celebration, but they know it's something cooking. They know it's something going on behind the scenes because that rat is behind the scenes for him. It's on the other side of that beam, so he don't see it. So it's something else. But they don't want to admit it. They don't want to face it because they know that it's going to be traumatizing or they're going to be hurt. They don't want to be in their head about it, but they already are because he has a bandage on his head. This person's always, they know what's up, or you know what's up. Somebody in this situation knows what's up, but they don't want to face that. They'd rather sit here and be in this love spell or this enchantment, if you will. They know there's something isn't healthy here. You know, somebody knows. Whoever this is in this situation, they know something isn't healthy. But it's like they'd rather choose the unhealthy than to be alone. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody has a fear of being alone. I know that's a thing when people get up in age. Like I'm 40. I'll be 41 in May. And I know a lot of my girlfriends and things like that. And people that I know, they're like, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to settle down and this, and this. And it's like, okay, what? And I'll ask stuff like, what is your goal with that? And it's just like, girl, I'm getting old. It's just time for me to settle down. So it's like, you don't have any real like goals as far as like what you want in this relationship and things like that. You're just doing it because you don't want to be alone because you're getting older and you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you're past your expiration date. Baby, it's people, and I'm not claiming this for nobody, but there's people in this world like that make news all the time that get married at 70, 80 years old. Okay, it's better to be with someone who's aligned with you than just doing something just to get in line. I'm just saying, that's just the energy I'm getting here. Somebody doesn't like to be alone and they'll deal with whatever because it could be an issue with their self-esteem. Somebody has self-esteem issues is what I'm hearing here for sure. And they feel like being single is because something's wrong with them. Or if they're single, it's something wrong with them. And that's what people put out there. You see that all the time on social media, like, especially on these podcasts and things like that. Like if you hear them talking about something and they'll ask like, why are you married? Are you in a relationship? And they're like, no. And they're like, that's why, because you think like this and you think like that. Like if people share that they have standards, then the person will be like, well, that's why you're single, because you think like this, you think like that. No, you should have standards. Just jumping into something, being with somebody just because you don't want to be alone says you don't have standards. And you do have low self-esteem because you're willing to accept anything. A person with standards ain't just going to accept anything. And somebody in this situation does not have standards. And they fear loneliness, they fear lack. And so they're just allowing anything to happen here, is what I'm getting. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe, click that all button. And until next time, take care. Be well. Bye.